Hey guys, before I start this video, I just want to put out the world's biggest epilepsy warning. So, like, if you are affected by any flashing lights, or just sensitive to that in general, do not watch this video. It'll not be good for you. So in this video, I'm likely only going to show off going up. In the next video, I'll probably show going to the sides, because that's a lot harder to do. I don't want to have to make the video for that, because it's gonna take forever. But, I mean, I guess we could show off going up now. At one point, we've probably already tried doing this, but the reason why it doesn't let you do that is actually a very good reason. If you try and go too high, you'll end up getting an invalid player move packet. And if you get one of those, you'd either have to delete your player data or edit your player data to be down on the ground again. There is one way to bypass this, and this is actually using writable entities. So what's the plan for bypassing the teleport command? Flash data is a pretty awesome command, and it's very helpful. You can't modify a player data, but you can modify a minecart's data. If you're writing that minecart, you will not get an invalid player move packet because you're writing something. But because of this, we can actually just enter the minecart and modify Y-level data, which is actually extremely easy. In order to do this, you will type /data modify entity and look at the entity and press tab. You should end up getting this really long string of garbage. Don't worry about it. Type in a capital TOS, open square bracket, 1 close square bracket, set value, and then the fun begins. Now, before I show you guys some of the fun bugs like SkySuit, I do have some limitations I want to share with you guys before you end up crashing your games. Now, going up doesn't really have the same limitation in newer versions, though in some older versions, going up will crash at 1 times 10 to the 309th power. Alright, now that I have my epilepsy warnings out of the way, let's have some fun. Firstly, let's go to the 32-bit limit. I'm pretty sure things will start breaking before this, but if we go here, I mean, it's kind of fun to watch the shadows as well as the rain. The rain turns into little lines. As to why this happens, I don't know. As to why I'm a shadow, I also don't know. So now that we know what it looks like up here, what if we go a little bit higher? We don't have rain after we hit the 32-bit limit. From here on out, I really don't know when things start to break, so I'm just going to teleport to some random coordinates to show you guys what it's like. First, I'm going to teleport to 1 times 10 to the 15th power. Going to third person will make looking around cause a little bit of a stutter. This stutter effect gets noticeably worse the higher you go, and eventually it will start just teleporting you around. Also, if you look very closely, you will see that there is a little bit of flashing, and this flashing effect is going to get really bad the higher you go. Just to give you an example on what this can be like, if you go to 1 times 10 to the 20th power, yeah. Something to note is that while you're teleporting, you'll sometimes be sent to inaccurate coordinates. You couldn't tell I typed in 1 times 10 to the 20th power, but there's an extra 20,000 added to that. As to why this happens, I don't really know at all, but it does seem to fix itself over time. From here, the bug doesn't really change much. If you go to 1.5 times 10 to the 306 power, the world will turn this weird shade of green, and looking around will occasionally flash back. And going up any higher from here will pretty much always give you a black screen. So it's great to be up here and all, though there's one thing I have to say first. If you try and save and quit, you will end up actually soft locking your game, and you'll have to use NBT editors to get your player out of the state. So luckily, you can also just do the normal thing and just go all the way back down. Command takes forever, but eventually it does happen, and I'm back down on the floor. Alright, I'm going to try and avoid a long outro here, but I want to thank everyone who helped me with this video, so I'm going to go ahead and put their links in the description. If I remember all of them, I got a lot of help with this, so... And anyone who's new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and tell me how this video went. I've never made a video putting this much effort into it, so I'm hoping that it goes pretty well. My next video is going to be very similar to this, so make sure you subscribe. It's going to be a great video, I promise. And other than that, that'll be it.